What's up, everybody? It's your main man here, DJ Runner Mechanic here, back with another video. So today, y'all, I'm inside. Man, look, we gonna talk about these tone generators, testers that we use in the car audio. You know, for test out, see if the line is correct, see if the polarity is correct, and all that there. But the thing that I noticed, I really paid attention to, is that all those devices are really the same thing, but just in maybe a different color case with a different sticker or logo on it, but it actually has the same exact function. And the crazy part about it too, not only that, they had different prices. So my thing is, what are we actually paying for? To me, you're just paying for the name, with a different sticker and logo on there. That's about it, man. So look, in other words, look, let's jump straight into it, man. So this is what I'm talking about right here. So I've been having this device here for quite some time here. So this is from Install Bay. So this is that tone generator, that speaker polarity tester that I was talking about. So y'all see how this one here is made, right? And there's the model of this one, IBR68. So, and of course you see you got the RCA ends right there, where you can test one end of each cable, see if everything good. If you're getting, if the cable is broken, whatever, that light is not gonna come on. If the cable is fine, you'll get a red light come on showing that it's good and everything. And down here, look, you got some little tones, whatever, from 13 hertz all the way to 10 kilohertz. And then, well, I don't know what the heck this is here. I guess voltage or whatever, I'm not sure. Y'all in the comments, y'all tell me what that is right there. It's from OV, so I guess that's the voltage right there. OV, that's 0V to 8 volts. Pretty much, that's your red light right there. Auto shut off in 5 minutes. Press that button down to turn it on, and that's your speaker tester. Right? So, and right here, you see we have our two little lids to use with little smaller alligator clips on it. See this one right here, the black one for the negative, and that's for the positive. So you connect that to your wires there, and you use that tester right there. It'll send a little sound through it, letting you know, okay, this line here is for the left side. Then you put it on the other line, just vice versa. Okay, that's your right side. So that's how you identify what speaker is on each line. And this right here is your RCA input right here, where you can test the voltage, pretty much, right? So that's what you got. So I have a few examples just to show you what I'm talking about here. Nope, I won't do that. Come on now. All right, here we go. So look, this is a good example right here. Look, this is the PAC TL PTG2 tone generator and speaker polarity tester with RCA cable tester. That looks so familiar, don't it? Look, let's put them up together. Look at that. One thing different with this one here is the RCA end. I mean, come on, look. RCA end. Then you got your clips. I mean, wow, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, look at it. Look at it. There we go. I think I got it bigger now. There we go. Now, let's do the comparison on that there. Now, take a look at it. Look at that box. Same enclosure. Look, just like this one here. Same enclosure with the screws on the end. Look at that. buttons in the same spot. Look at it. Press on. Look at it. Press on. And what that say? Speaker test. Speaker test. Look at that. Same thing for the voltage test. Look at that. 0. Look at that. 0V, 8V. Same exact thing. Look at the hertz. The RCAs. Look at that. Speak out. Speak out. The same exact device, y'all, but just with a different, look at it, different color case and a different sticker on it, but it's the same exact thing, y'all. The only difference is this one here got their logo and this one got their logo. Same thing. So look, let's go to another one. Now check this one out. Now this one here is from Audio Pipe right here. Let's zoom in a little bit more on this one. Take a look at that one right there. Look at it. Press on, speaker test. Look at it. The only difference is that this one here is in a like different shaped case. That's the only difference. And maybe the RCA end. But other than that, once again, you're getting this same exact thing. Only difference is a different case and a different company name. Same thing. I'm like, man, this is wild here. Look, let's go to another one here. Look, found this one here. This one here is off of Big Jeff's. Look, let me line them up. Look at it. Look at it. Same exact thing. You see what I'm saying? Same exact thing, y'all. Look at it. RCA's at the top. Look at that. Press on. Look at it. It's the same exact thing. Man, that is crazy, y'all. I mean, look at it. Same, look at it. Same enclosure built. Look, screws on the end. So, look at that. Everybody pretty much getting the same device from the same manufacturer and just slapping their logos or whatever something on it. That's it. I'm like, man, this is crazy, y'all. I'm like, wow. So y'all see, we have what? That's one version there. This is another version. That's two. Then you got the audio pipe one and the pack one. That's 4 different versions right there. Same exact thing. I'm like, wow, man, this is crazy here. So now price wise, y'all see this one here is going for $21.95. All right, let's see how much this audio pipe one going for. Okay, now the audio pipe one is going for $20.99. So you talking about $1 difference. Same exact thing. All right, let's go to the PAC one. Let's see what they working with here on price. Now look at that. PAC one, they selling them for $30. $30. You getting the same exact function. $30, y'all. From $21 to $30. Come on, a $9 difference in what? What you paying extra $9 for? What? Just for the damn, when it costs $9 to make that sticker there? I mean, come on now. Look at it, man. Boy, we as consumers, I tell you, boy, we getting robbed. Y'all know that? But hey, that's how the business go, man. So you basically got to just shop around, you know. But y'all see that, though. That is going for $30, man. Crazy. Like I said, look at it. The Big Jeff one, like I said, same exact function as that one. Look, $21.95. This might would say $22. This one here, $20.99, might let's say $21. So you talking about difference between $8 and $9, you know, between all the devices. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, man. So I mean, hey, look, it's your money. Hey, look, just, you know, hey, look, you pretty much go spend it the way you want it. But I'm like, this was something I just wanted to bring up, y'all. And I got to look, cause matter of fact, back when I bought this here, I caught it like, it was like on sale. Then I paid like $17 for it. You know, at the time that I bought this, it was $17 because they had like a little some type of little sale, whatever, you know, which they had kind of dropped the price a little bit. So, you know, that was then. You know, of course now, you know, prices don't fluctuate, but still, then like I said, I got this one on sale for 17. You know, and it, don't get me wrong, look, it does what it need to do though, y'all. I can't complain. It'll definitely help me out. Definitely when I'm trying to figure out them cables. Look, I'm gonna show y'all a good example. I can tell if your cable bad or not with your RCA. I'm gonna show you how this works. Real simple, real simple. All right, so look, I'm gonna use this here. This cable here as an example. So look, we gonna do both of the blue ends, right? This one end of the cable here, and this the other end. So basically, all you're doing with this little device here, look, in which those other ones go do the same exact thing. All you're doing is press this button, turn that on. All right. So now, what we gonna do? We just gonna take this end of the blue cable. We go put it right there into that slot. That's that end. Now, this is how you'll know if your cable is good. If the cable is broken somewhere along that line, that light is not going to turn on. So watch when I do this here. See that? That cable good. See, it's making contact. Nothing broken on it. Same thing here. Look, let's do it with this one right here. So we go check that one out. And we go check this other one. I can get it out the way, right? So look. Just that simple, folks. That's how you test your RCA cables to see if it's good or not. And I actually found one that I had that was bad. It was like the right side one, which turned out to be bad. So these just some cables I had laying around. So yeah, that's all you're doing with that device right there, man. And like I said earlier, if you want to check, say like if you got some speaker wires loose in your car, you know, let's say you got like, let's just say for example, you got 4 lines ran to the back. You don't know which one is for the front or the rear. You just simply connect your positive to the red, your negative to the black, and you go hit this test tone, this little speaker test right there, and you go send a little tone through the line, letting you know. So that's it. So don't worry about turning it off. It will turn off by itself. And I mean, don't get me wrong, y'all. This is a good little device to have. You know, hey, save you a whole lot of headache trying to figure out what line is what. You know, hey, great to have. But I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. I'm like looking at all these devices. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all. This is the exact same thing, just like I'm using, but just different cases with a different label. And of course, different price. Look at that. Boy, that is crazy, ain't it? Yep. Yeah, man. So, yep. That's all, y'all. I just wanted to share that with y'all. But I mean, I gotta give it props though, man. For all my do-it-yourselfers. I mean, look, this right here is a good, cheap, inexpensive way of testing your RCAs and your speaker cables out, man. So, hey, I've been having this for a while. Hey, I can't complain. So, yeah, I still say it's a pretty good device to have though in your toolkit, man. You gotta have it. Of course, they got more expensive tone generators and all that there. They got plenty of those, but hey, this right here he do what he need to do for me. So yeah, so y'all get a chance, yeah, y'all go check all of it out yourself, man. So you see, you got that one right there. And all this here, pretty much the rest of this stuff here is like off Amazon right there. Audio pipe one and a PAC one. So yeah, man, y'all just check that out, man. So all right, y'all, this DJ Ron the Mechanic here. Hey, look, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that way you won't miss out on a video. That's right. Yeah, man. All right, y'all, I'm out.